Hello everyone and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Shocking twist. Hope gets pregnant, but who's the father? Liam or Thomas? The Bold and the Beautiful continues to deliver gripping stories, and the rearmost twist has left suckers buzzing with expectation. Spoilers suggest that it's just a matter of time before Hope Logan discovers she's pregnant. But what makes this disclosure indeed more witching is that she has no idea who the father of her future child is. Will it be Thomas or Liam? The baby's maternity is going to be a huge stunner for the suckers. So let's explore the thrilling array of possibilities that lie ahead. Hope and Liam were once the epitome of true love, but their relationship took an unanticipated turn when Hope discovered passions for her former honey Thomas. In a shocking moment in Rome, Liam witnessed his woman kissing his nemesis. This shattered his trust and reignited old injuries. Fast forward to Hope's return to Los Angeles, Liam asked Hope for divorce. After Hope's innumerous pleas, Liam chooses to walk out of their broken marriage. The Bold and the Beautiful suckers know what happened after that. Feeling rejected, Hope finds comfort in Thomas's arms. She removed her ring and got in bed with Thomas. Now this raises a burning question: what if Hope finds out she's pregnant just after this hassle? And if that happens, this shocking twist would surely set up a stage for the Who's the Daddy plot. Now you would wonder, isn't it egregious as Hope lately slept with Thomas? But let us remind out that Hope also has an amorous time with Liam just before her trip to Rome. So it's possible she might find out about her gestation without knowing who the father is. Liam's agony returns. The Bold and the Beautiful is no strange to such a plot, and this time is no different. Liam has been through the ringer before, facing maternity tests and the query of motherhood multiple times. From Amber's false claims to the question of Kelly's lineage, Liam has endured the anguish of not knowing his child's true origins. For Liam, this new twist is going to be an agony script. It'll bring back hanging recollections of once misgivings and force him to defy his deepest fears once again. But he won't be alone in his anxiety. Suckers of the show will really find themselves emotionally invested in this dramatic twist. But then's an intriguing twist within the twist. What if Hope ends up pregnant with Liam's baby? Also, it's going to add, but there's a witching twist within the twist. Now the question remains, are you agitated to witness this kind of plot unfold for Hope and Thope, or does the bare study of it make you cringe? Partake your studies and opinions in the comment section below as we eagerly await the coming thrilling chapter of The Bold and the Beautiful. Television season and spoilers is your one. Stop for all the bold and the beautiful spoilers. Brooke forbids Hope and Thomas affair. Ridge and Taylor get close. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap for Friday, July 14, reveals that Brooke Logan reminded Hope Spencer that she was married in case she had forgotten and asked how she could do this with Thomas Forrester. Hope and Thomas hastily put some clothes on as Brooke continued to reel over chancing them in bed together. Brooke had to wonder if Thomas manipulated this situation, but Hope claimed she chose this and didn't lament it. Although Brooke refocused out that Liam Spencer was Hope's hubby, Hope fired back that her hubby left her. Brooke said this was a mistake and that Hope was not going to be with Thomas, but Thomas piped up and tried to help Hope explain. Still, Brooke felt that Thomas should have transferred Hope home when she came to him for comfort over the divorce news. Hope argued that Brooke shouldn't condemn Thomas and conceded that it was libelous to move on so snappily, but she also claimed that what happened with Thomas was beautiful, passionate, and romantic. Brooke just couldn't make sense of her son's out-of-character jest. So Hope mocked the idea of Little Miss Hope Logan being too good to do commodity like this. Hope suggested she followed her heart like Brooke had done in the history and only felt bad that she had ripped into her mama about not wanting to be like her. Brooke didn't want Hope following in her steps since she was so much better than that. After Brooke refused to believe that what Hope and Thomas did was beautiful, she said nothing good could come from this. Brooke advised Thomas and Hope that they were going to forget what happened since it was over now. There would be no further moping solicitations, and Hope would go back to her family with Liam. This affair ends moment, Brooke declared on Friday's B&B occasion. At Spencer Publications, Wyatt Spencer, Darren Brooks, brought takeout to Liam Spencer and suspected he was using work to avoid allowing about his problems at home. Wyatt mentioned that it was in his place to tell Bill Spencer anything, so he was going to let Liam fill their father-in laterally. Nonetheless, Wyatt still felt that Liam demanded to have some compassion and dig deep for remission if he really loved Hope. Although Liam couldn't stop replaying Hope's treason in his mind, Wyatt said it was just one kiss. Still, Wyatt wondered if Liam could get past it, if Hope had locked lips with some arbitrary Italian Joe rather. Liam verified that he could and reiterated that Hope's decision to kiss Thomas specifically was the problem. Wyatt prompted Liam to let it go and concentrate on his family since they were worth fighting for. Despite Hope's mistake, Wyatt was adamant that Liam was the man she wanted and loved, not Thomas. At Forrester Creations, Taylor Hayes, Krista Allen, showed up looking for Thomas since they were supposed to have regale together. Ridge Forrester said Thomas was with Brooke, who was upset about Hope and Liam's relationship. Taylor mentioned that Thomas told her what happened in Rome and added that at least no bone could condemn Thomas this time. Ridge said Brooke knew Thomas was in at fault, but Taylor still bothered he'd face counter-reaction and didn't want the Logans dragging their son down. Taylor also stressed that Hope's trick in Rome could be a detector for Thomas, who had worked hard to overcome his preoccupation and become a better man. The whole thing left Taylor unsettled since she didn't want the Logans to sabotage Thomas. Ridge felt that Taylor was overreacting over one kiss in Italy, but she remained concerned about how it would affect him. Since Ridge trusted Thomas, he asked if Taylor did as well. Taylor assured Ridge that she indeed trusted Thomas, but the same couldn't be said for Hope and Brooke. Indeed so, Ridge felt that everything would work out and that a simple kiss wasn't going to change anything. As Friday's occasion wrapped up, Taylor and Ridge participated a rather charged moment as they gobbled intensively at each other. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say some romantic surprises are still to come, so stick with us for updates on what's ahead. Brooke makes demands, Taylor's allegations, Wyatt hits a wall. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for Friday, July 14 reveal that Brooke Logan finds Hope Spencer's bag and keys and heads upstairs. Brooke bursts into the bedroom and asks Hope what she's doing. Brooke says this is unthinkable. Carter Walton asks Ridge Forrester if it's a good idea for Brooke to stop by Thomas Forrester. Ridge hopes that Brooke will see Thomas for who he's and not who he used to be. Taylor Hayes comes in looking for Thomas. Ridge says Thomas is with Brooke. Wyatt Spencer. Liam Spencer refuses to hear. Liam doesn't want to talk about Hope and Thomas. Liam says the stylish part of his day has been yelling at the Sydney platoon. Wyatt wants to talk about Hope. Wyatt said he talked to Bill Spencer moment. Liam wants to make sure that Wyatt didn't tell Bill what's going on. Wyatt says Liam has a lot of good stuff going on right now. Wyatt believes Liam should find a little bit of compassion for his woman. Liam asks if he's just supposed to forget what happened. Wyatt says if Liam loves Hope, he needs to forgive her. Liam has to get back to work. Wyatt accuses Liam of blowing him off. Liam says he wants to forgive Hope, but she caused this. Every time Liam closes his eyes, he sees Hope and Thomas. Wyatt cannot believe Liam wants to throw his marriage down. Liam cannot forget this because it's Thomas. Wyatt tells Liam to suppose about what he does have. Liam asks why Thomas after everything he has done to them. Wyatt says Liam is the man that Hope wants and loves, not Thomas. Taylor Hayes accuses Hope Spencer of sabotage. The bold and the beautiful spoilers. Taylor wants to know why Thomas is with Brooke. Ridge says Brooke is upset about Hope's marriage. Taylor brings up the kiss and says Thomas cannot be criticized for that. Ridge says that Brooke agrees. Taylor says Thomas is ever going to get the blame for this. Ridge asks if this is how Taylor feels. Taylor addresses about how well Thomas has been doing. Ridge thinks they should celebrate that. Taylor thinks that this will be a detector for Thomas. Ridge says no bone is trying to sabotage Thomas. Ridge doesn't believe anything will come of this. Hope and Thomas have had plenitude of time to get back together. Ridge believes it was a simple kiss in the heat of the moment. Ridge trusts Thomas and asks if Taylor does. Taylor doesn't trust Hope or Brooke. Ridge knows Taylor is concerned about Thomas. Ridge thinks everyone will ultimately forget about this. Ridge believes everything will work out just okay. It was a simple kiss, it's not going to change anything. Brooke Logan demands Hope Spencer end this. Brooke asks what Hope is doing there in Thomas' bed since she's a wedded woman. Brooke asks Hope if she has forgotten that. Brooke tells Hope that she came by to talk to Thomas and set up her in his bed. Hope says Liam walked out on her. Brooke tells Hope this is a mistake and she isn't going to be with Thomas. Thomas tells Brooke they didn't mean for this to be. Hope says they may be moving too presto, but if anyone should understand this, it should be Brooke. Hope no way allowed. She could do commodity like this. Hope says Little Miss Hope, how could she? Hope is following her heart. Brooke tells Hope that she's nothing like her. Brooke doesn't want Hope to follow in her steps. Brooke doesn't believe anything good will come of this. Brooke says Hope is going back to her hubby and her family and making it work. Brooke says this affair ends moment. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.